So let's talk about who needs to file a tax return in Ireland. It might be you and you might not even know it. If you're an employee, your income tax is normally sorted at source through the POI system. That is, it's taken at source through your wages. So if you earn anything outside of your regular job, chances are that you do need to file a tax return. Whether you're self-employed, a freelancer or a contractor, or generating some content potentially online, earning some rental income or possibly some income from Airbnb, you may need to consider about filing a tax return. The deadline to file and pay your income tax return for 2024 is the Wednesday, the 19th of November. However, of course, you don't need to wait until then. There's nothing to stop you proceeding with filing the return and arranging the payment now. So to file your return, you'll need to register with Revenue and file your return online through the Revenue online system. Your income tax return will include all details in respect of your income and various expenses that you've incurred, along with tax credits that you may be entitled to claim. The system for filing your income tax return is a self-assessed system, so it's important that you declare the income that you have been in receipt. With respect to the preparation of your income tax return, you're likely to need to pull together your income, your expenses, and your bank statements for the year that you are filing. The golden rule with respect to the preparation of accounts for a business is that the expenses have been incurred wholly and exclusively in furtherance of your trade. So by way of an example, this would include typical expenses like accountancy fees, rent for a premises, light and heat bills, phone bills, etc. You can't claim a deduction for certain expenses such as entertaining clients and regular clothing. If an expense is part for business and part personal, you should be able to claim a deduction in respect of the business portion. You can ensure that you save on your bottom line tax liability by claiming the correct expenses and the correct credits that you're entitled to, along with giving some consideration to making a pension contribution at the end of any given year. Ignoring your income tax liability can lead to interest and penalties and possible enforcement from the Revenue. Late filing of your income tax return can mean that your tax liability is subject to a surcharge of 5% or 10%, depending on how late it is, and there is also exposure to a daily interest charge. So if you can't pay your liability, don't ignore the problem. Contact Revenue early. Revenue do allow you to fix tax returns within a certain time frame with minimal penalties. At TaxAssist Accountants, we help people like you file on time and accurately and with peace of mind. If you're unsure as to whether you need to file a tax return, please reach out. We're happy to help.